Sword Art Online Alicization is licensed and produced by Aniplex, Egg Firm, Straight Edge, Aniplex of America, and Solitude. Studios A1 Pictures Networks, Tokyo MX, Tochigi TV, GTV, BS11, MBS, and ATX. Based on the works by Riki Kawahara. Please support the official release. Hello there YouTube, Jack here with more Sword Art Online Alicization episode 10. And while I'm again a bit late with this one's especially unfortunate because apparently this is a big game changer episode. Epic stuff happening, I have no idea what exactly, but big stuff is about to happen. Which is kind of frustrating because I didn't manage to get this episode out in time since I was busy on Saturday. And well, I was kind of struggling to catch up with my actual schedule, so here we are on Wednesday. Well, if this episode is as big as it was promised to me by some sources, then, well, I suppose views might catch up or not. We will see. In any case, about this episode, I don't really know what it's about. I mean, I haven't been spoiled, is what I'm trying to say. I've just been told, and I've seen, how should I say, outcry. Outcry is a bit of an extreme word. I've seen people talk about it. Perhaps not the talk itself, just I know there is talk in that sort of sense. So I suppose something is going to happen this episode. What? We shall see. For what it's worth, though, Alicization has the potential to be brutal. Like, more brutal than anything we have seen before. And for what it's worth, Sword Art Online itself, you know, the arc, not the anime as a whole, was fairly brutal. I mean, we saw a bunch of rather innocent people getting killed for the entertainment of some mad scientist. All in all, not nice stuff, but so far, everything has had these pixelated red particle effects since whenever someone got hurt. This has blood, like actual virtualized blood, in the sense that for once we have quote-unquote gore in Sword Art Online, which is already much more brutal than anything we've had before. And it has as such the potential to be much more gut-wrenching than anything we've had. Like, characters getting slashed across the chest, oh no, red particles fly away, I'm so worried. Here, freaking blood. Much more impact. Anyway, I didn't even do an episode recap. Well, we kind of got more introduction to S-Head Red and S-Head Yellow. Where S-Head Yellow was kinda abusing his page, I think is what they're called, if I don't get that wrong. You know, for not exactly sexual favors, but he has her massaging him and a nude apparently. So yeah, it's about as close as you get to sexual assault without actual sexual assault. And understandably, Kirito and Yuji are pretty upset about all of this. And they kinda pretend like the issue has been dealt with because they are very optimistic people. The issues must certainly not been dealt with. And if I were to venture a guess, it might be something to do with this episode. But, you know, the thing is, they have this index. The Taboo index, that you absolutely cannot violate no matter what. I suppose there are loopholes, like how they trashed Kirito's, you know, the tulips or whatever they were, these special flowers of his, because apparently, you know, he didn't own the soil or something, someone explained to me. So, yeah, kind of a loophole thing. In the same sense how this yellow asshead manages to get some sexual favors out of his position right now. Loopholes, you know, but if there's something to happen, which I assume more in the violent direction to happen, because I really don't know what else would be that big a deal, then I'm just curious how they're gonna go around that. Other than Kirito. Kirito is like kind of the one who has quote-unquote free will in this, but we shall see. I mean, I don't really know what I'm getting into here. Anyway, long-awaited episode, let's get into it. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my. Well, I know what I'm getting into now. This is not gonna be fun, is it? Proceed with caution. I'm right now so super anxious. Never mind because I've been warned about this episode, but... Well, not warned, not, but... Viewer discretion is advised in a freaking Sword Art Online episode. What are you doing? Do you think it's a good idea to not take a sword along at all? Damn it, I'm anxious! Like, so anxious. Was that the one of the yellow ass hat? I guess so. And I mean, she went all the way here through that storm, so... I will once again ask, is this okay? Within the index, within the school rules? Stupid idea. Really stupid idea. You know, I said before that out of all the people who could commit violent acts, it could potentially be Kirito, since he is not as bound by the index as the others are. But I suppose Yuji too could, in a way, break free. I mean, break free is perhaps the wrong wording, you know? Because, for what it's worth, the index isn't bad. It's very strict and limiting, but I haven't yet seen anything, yeah, you know, that whole eye thing there. I haven't yet seen a thing from the index where I really say that's shit. Other than the fact that one time Alice went beyond the border and apparently was sentenced to death because of it. That was a bit extreme. But beyond that, I've not seen much from the index where I would say it's an unjust thing or unreasonable thing. Well then, this can only end in tragedy, but let's see what you've got. That's not at all a bad title for this episode, is it? Ah, please don't. Well, whatever that instance is, it's probably not a good thing. Yes. Okay. Well, aren't you a delicious person to be around? I'll say right now that, yes, I'm anxious. Very, very anxious, worried, all kinds of emotions that I really do not want to feel right now from this show. Oh my. It seems that they kindly waited for you to arrive, huh? I assume. Because apparently you cannot intervene. Yes, yes, of course. Can someone just... I just hope by the end of the episode those two are dead, please. You know, you'd think that for two daughters of Nobleman they would know better than to go here, but oh well. Hmm. Okay. That's just plain mad. That jump there. Well, at least we're going into full-on rape now. But hey, there's fewer discretion for you. So there's actual physical limitation in place. Isn't that just dandy? Well, I suppose now would be as good time as any for that weird LSI thing to pop up. Like, intervening right now. So that would be a good thing to do. I shouldn't laugh, but I'm just kind of riled up by the fact that he's standing up here. Again, I shouldn't laugh, but that's a very epic moment. And very devastating moment at the same time. To overcome these limitations. System alert, yeah. For breaking the boundaries, which is actually something that Kirito did too in SAO. Again, I shouldn't laugh. Wow, no, gross, but oh well. If you can kill these two, then that's worth it. Oh my god, yes! Oh. Yeah, that tends to happen when it's cut off. Oh, please just let the head fall off, please. Ah, no, not just yet. But hey, you managed to dodge, that's still nice. Dude, you're still going? Oh no, you just want to bind it off, okay. Fair enough. Can it now? Has anybody ever violated the Taboo index for that to be a precedent? Oh yeah, you're kind of living by that philosophy. Well, good luck with that. Well, wouldn't be SAO without Kirito coming to the rescue in the last second. Not that I mind, it's awesome. Are you honestly surprised by that? Probably, yeah. We're now at the point where this is actually fun to watch. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Kirito's skills are superior, despite, the quote-unquote lower rank. At least from what I've been told, they're more about flashy styles rather than actual combat. Also, isn't the other guy still around? I mean, I know he's like kind of mortally wounded, but still. I love his sound design so much. As well as the visuals, actually. They're freaking amazing. Like, good god. How can you not enjoy this? Yeah, how's that? How's that? He's just going full on Super Saiyan now. Yes! Thank you so much for this. Again, this is just fun to watch. Gory as hell, but still. I love how they're also surprised that they are bleeding. Yeah. Well, there goes your beautiful friendship. The censorship is a bit annoying, though. Well, let's see if you can violate the Taboo index. He's pretty chill for effectively killing someone here. Or not, huh? Yeah, no, he's glitching out. That's amazing, too. I guess, unlike Yujo, he cannot resolve the conflict of prioritizing his life over the Taboo index. Or, making otherwise important decisions. I mean, in case of Yujo, it wasn't even his own life on the line. Well, yeah, I mean, he glitched out big times. Yeah, man. Yeah, I suppose you two kind of just went through some deep shit. Not only with the almost attempted rape, kidnapping, held not exactly hostage but captive, and kind of the feeling of responsibility here. Yeah, for what it's worth, he's also pretty chill about having just killed someone. And that thing again. System admin of sorts or something. Well, good times. For what it's worth, isn't Kirito effectively this world's first murderer now? Also, you didn't even kill him, so there's that. It's also a great acknowledgement since, for what it's worth, Kirito knows that he's a Flocklight. So, yeah, points. Well, I was honestly surprised you weren't thrown in jail or something. Just waking up in some rather nice beds here. So, you can heal the eye, I assume. That would be some high level system called, I don't know, or like high level magic. Well, perfect reconstruction. fair enough. I mean, you know, violating the Taboo index, pretty big problem. Aww. That's actually kind of nice. Well, yeah, of that I'm sure. So on the downside though, if we can restore lost organs against, that means... Alice! Hello to you too. Screw what I was gonna say. Yeah, that arm of the other dude might be regenerated. Which is unfortunate, but hey, he's scarred for life now, mentally. But so it goes. That's too bad. By the way, is it really proper form to greet your, well, prisoners, I suppose, having your back turned to them? $30? Last name. I actually didn't pay attention to the last names. Are there other last names like this? I kinda wanna know that now real quick. While the ending is playing here. Let me look it up real quick. Sort of online Alicization. Wait. Here it says her name is Alice Zuberg. That's a bit different. Oh well. So, am I right in assuming that we are done with beginning now? I mean, it's only episode 10 rather than 12, which is usually a classical point, but still, this is a very good cutoff point, if I do say so myself. I'm just waiting for this to end right now, so I can lose my shit. Post credits? Nope. Yes? Nope. Yes? Nope. Central Cathedral. Good enough. I just want to look at Alice's name again real quick. What you said there? Synthesis 30. That sounds ominous. In any case, holy shit, this episode! That was glorious. Everything about this was glorious. I mean, the attempted rape perhaps wasn't so nice, but I'm so glad they did it. I mean, bad that it happened, but you know, I'm so glad they didn't censor this out or anything. In terms of something that makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Break the taboo index and overcome this hurdle, you really need a big freaking thing, and that was a big freaking thing. You did well. All the kudos to you. Oh my god. Still though, when an episode starts with the term "viewer discretion is advised," you know you're in deep shit. That's so awesome. You know, when it comes to villains like these, I always think they are a bit too over the top. You know, they are the kind of satisfying villains, so to say. You know they're gonna get their just deserved eventually, and you're just waiting for that to happen, and then enjoy it when it happens, which is something that Sword Art Online does a lot. We've had the exact same thing with, what was his name, Oberon, like the dude who Alfheim Online imprisoned Asuna. And the show kind of has a thing for attempted rape, doesn't it, now that I think about it. In any case, Yeah, same thing. Schmuck asshole who gets his just deserved. They're fun to watch, but as villains they are rather boring and, uncreative. I'll say that much. You just get these... They're easy to do, no? Just make a villain, make the story such that you detest them as much as physically possible. Before you punch a hole through your screen, you deliver the just deserved. Other shows do this too, like, One Piece or whatever. I'm gonna say all of the big players do it. Not to say that all villains are these generic assholes, but they do it a lot. Whenever you have a small-time inconvenience, you usually just make them up to 11 and that's that. That, however, does not mean it is any less satisfying to watch them get bloody murdered. I should not hype murder that much, but goddamn, it's satisfying. And the whole thing was also an important character arc for both Yu-Gi-Oh! In overcoming the Taboo Index. The teacher at the end there, who said that he managed to break a seal that she never could, I get the feeling she was really left out of the anime. There was probably more to her in the novels. I guess she's aware of the shit that's going on with these sexual favors and whatnot, but she just, couldn't do anything about it. Those were loopholes in an absolute rule system that cannot be defied, so yeah, pretty much just as Yu-Gi-Oh! Was, she just couldn't intervene. At least that's my idea. Again, we didn't really see much of her in the anime. Someone tell me, please. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Freaking overcoming this, just like Alice did, although Alice did it by accident. He kind of did it through sheer willpower, which is amazing. And then we've had, of course, Kirito's acknowledgement, which of course, Kirito is the bigger person here, but still, calling Yu-Gi-Oh! Human. Although he does know, or at least I'm pretty sure he knows, that for what it's worth he's an artificial fluctuate. That is to say, an AI. In that sense, it's Kirito acknowledging him as more human than just some stupid machine. He did what was right, despite the rule set, so to say, saying differently. And that's big. That's freaking big. And of course, the rape, or attempted rape, didn't actually go all the way. Yeah, disturbing on purpose, as I said. It was necessary to push Yu-Gi-Oh! To that. And I'm glad that they went for a real extreme here rather than puss out and, do something half-heartedly. And in the same sense, the, quote-unquote punishment those schmucks received by the one getting his arm cut off, although apparently he can heal that, as it would seem, which is unfortunate, but hey, he got a good shock out of it. We have Kirito as this world's actual first murderer, it would seem, so I guess following the biblical theme, he's not going to be punished with immortality to walk this earth forever. Would be a nice thing. Yeah. In any case, it was freaking bloody amazing, literally, and I'm glad it was that. I'm glad they didn't wuss out. It was censored though, I think. This might just be the TV version, maybe it stays like this with the shadows, I mean, we still saw the bloody runes, and I don't expect the uncensored version to actually, feature a clean cut where you can see the gory stuff, basically, but still, it's, less shadows, more blood, or whatever. Still, I'm so glad they did that. They did that the way they did. So good. So satisfying, even if it's lazy. I'm not changing my opinion on the fact that it's lazy, but it's still satisfying as hell. And of course, the little fight we had with the Red Schmuck and Kirito. Yes, I don't really think they are worth remembering their names. Not to mention because we're never gonna see them again. Amazing sound design, amazing visuals in the fight, albeit short it might be. They did a freaking amazing job with it. Again, they could have half-assed it, but so nice! It was so well done. And of course, him glitching out in the end, because unlike Yuji, he couldn't make the decision between his life being more important or not being able to violate the Taboo Index. and in his like kind of panicked state, he didn't even consider other options, like, you know, get rope. You have rope available around these bound girls. And I suppose, okay, you don't have hands to tie it, but yeah, you could have ordered him to get other rope rather than the one that is sealing his gaping wound. Everything about this was freaking amazing. I love that they went all the way with this. Well, not necessarily all the way, you know, it wasn't actual rape, but as close as was still uncomfortable, but can still be shown on TV, you know. Just again, all the applause to you. Freaking amazing. Loved everything about this. This episode and this season as a whole, Alicization, could really work as a big game changer for SAO. So it's gonna be fun, isn't it? We're in for a fun long ride here. Looking forward to it. Anyway, that's gonna be all for now. So until next time, see you then. Bye!